Severe thunderstorms already starting to fire across the Great Lakes region. We're going to dive into that here in just a couple minutes, but coming up this hour at 20 past the hour, we're going to be talking about the heat out to the west and how the dry conditions and warm temperatures have helped the wildfire situation grow. So we're seeing that worsen. Numerous wildfires growing very rapidly this weekend, but that warm weather is still sticking around throughout the day today. Heat advisories and red flag warnings still in effect. Now, if you stick around until 40 past the hour, we're going to be talking about heavy rain across the south. We're dealing with some flash flood concerns. Flooding yesterday, areas like Tampa into Tallahassee, Orlando, picking up several inches of moisture, but we're going to cover this as that rain and thunderstorm activity across the southeast and across Florida will continue. But as for now, we're talking strong thunderstorms across Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and Michigan already, dealing with hail reports from today and gusting winds up to 66 miles per hour being reported. So we saw these thunderstorms really start to build, and they're lasting into the morning hours. Now, this is the same area that's going to be dealing with strong storms throughout the latter part of the day, but it's going to move a little bit to the south. We'll see some of those storms start to redevelop across the frontal boundary we see push through. Now, Chicago, you are under that enhanced risk. However, that sun is out right now, so that sun is heating up the atmosphere, and it's going to prime it for afternoon storms to really fire up. Grand Rapids, Toledo, all under the gun for more severe weather throughout the afternoon today. Right now, Alpena, you see some of those storm clouds off in the distance, already dealing with some rain showers and some rumbles of thunder, already picking up gusting winds and some hail. So it's the Great Lakes today we're watching as this cold front continues to push off to the south and to the east. It's going to impact areas like the Ohio Valley and the northeast by tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to be bringing in some sizable hail, damaging wind gusts, and we can't rule out the chance for an isolated tornado or two throughout the remainder of the day. So we are under that enhanced risk. Areas of Michigan, Wisconsin, just right around the Chicago area, that slight risk circling it, and we could see strong thunderstorms all the way through eastern Nebraska. So areas like Omaha could be seeing some stronger thunderstorms pop up throughout the afternoon. But as for today, we're already watching strong thunderstorms push through northern Michigan, and we're already under a severe thunderstorm watch until about 5 o'clock Eastern time. So this includes Sault Ste. Marie down through Traverse City, staying north of Detroit, but we could see some of these watches start to expand as we move into the afternoon hours. More storms are going to be firing up. So here's that low pressure center. It's this cold front that's pushing in a disturbance out in front of it. That's the morning storms. Now, we're going to watch that frontal boundary throughout the remainder of the day because that's where we're expecting the afternoon storms to really start to fire up. Here's a look. Lots of lightning. These are the storms pushing through Michigan. Severe storms, hail, damaging winds already. So lots of activity this morning. We're seeing some strong thunderstorms push across Wisconsin as well. Areas down by Chicago on the clear side, but that atmosphere is warming up. So we're going to expect to see those storms throughout the latter part of the day. Minnesota, looking on the clear side, we're starting to see a lot of that moisture and thunderstorm activity wrap up. But yesterday, or throughout the overnight, picked up about 2.5-inch hail. So that's just under baseball size hail, so very large hail, and it's going to continue to dump on these regions. So under that enhanced risk, hail is going to be our primary threat the next several hours, but as these storms organize, as we move into the latter part of the day, it's going to be gusting winds and the chance for an isolated tornado as we move into the evening hours. Grand Rapids right in the middle of that enhanced risk. It does stretch back to Madison, just shy of Chicago, but here's a look at that hail potential. That's initially right away, and then we're going to see that chance for a tornado or two throughout the evening hours. Gusting winds going to be a major threat once those storms become a little more organized right along that frontal boundary. So those storms going from pop-up thunderstorms to a more linear structure here. So gusting winds throughout the evening hours. That's right around dinner time. And then look at this, 9 o'clock. Lots of thunderstorm activity. Could stretch all the way down through Chicago, but it's going to move right through Michigan just after the dinner hours into the overnight. And then by Sunday, or excuse me, into Monday afternoon, we'll start to see a couple more pop-up storms right along that frontal boundary. So, like I said in the beginning, stay with me here at 20 past the hour. We're going to head out west and talk about the heat advisories and how that heat is impacting the wildfire situation. And then at 40 past, we're going to talk about heavy rains in the southeast.